Yo, what is going on, VeVe gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. It's your man, doktastrange, back in the building. We are back in action, so I am asking, are we stacking or slacking? What am I talking about? We're on VeVe Twitter. And what do we got? The first appearance of Days of Future Past timeline. So we need to dig into this, see what the dealie is, see what some real life values are, and ultimately figure out, are we gonna stack or slack on this book, man? So Uncanny X-Men 141, we're getting rare and ultra rare covers by David Lopez. It's gonna drop tomorrow. We're coming in fast, hot, and heavy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things going on. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone. Man, so let's see what the VeVe fam is talking about here on Twitter. We got the VeVe fam, Jack Ingwell, hitting us with some Go Collects info. So let's check it out. You know, we're not signed in. We don't have a subscription, so we can't see the 9.9 and what that was going for. We can't see the 9.8. 745 of those, 435 sales, but we can see that the 9.6 is going for roughly $290. So if I had to guesstimate, I'd say that the 9.8 is probably somewhere around 700 to 800, you know, maybe 650, 850, somewhere in that range. So nothing too crazy as far as that goes, you know what I'm saying? It kind of has modern book prices, you know what I'm saying? But as we know, this is an 80s classic. And yeah, you know, if you've ever seen the X-Men movies, you'll remember Days of Futures Past. And obviously that's what this book is the foundation to, you know? So, let us head on over to the Medium article. All right. You know, I didn't hear any mention of this being super limited. So let's see exactly what's going on. First appearance of the Days of Future Past timeline. Journey into the dystopian future where Sentinels stalk the Earth and the X-Men are humanity's only hope until they die. Lord. That's some drama. So we're getting 20,000 editions, which is, you know, better than 30. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather get 20 than 30. And it's obviously 10 more thousand than the 10 we were getting. But this is published in 1981. Of course, we're getting 5 covers. The classic common cover is going to be 12,000 of those. So let's check out the common. This is the original. I ain't even gonna hold you guys. I remember this book. I was heavily collecting around this time. It's kind of interesting that we usually get a blacked out square over here, and this is kind of like a crappy looking whiteout. I don't know what's up with that. I do like it better than the black. It kind of just, you know, works into the cover more. Like the black just stands out like crazy. So, you know, is what it is. As usual, our uncommon is going to be 4,500 for this 20K drop. Let's check this out real quick here. Pretty much your basic uncommon. Got Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? And all of the X-Men are slain or apprehended. You know, I would, you know, give you guys a whole bunch of super crazy background into this book, but I honestly don't remember the story too tough. But if my memory serves me right, it was one of those stories where they kind of lead you along and have you thinking people are dying. You know what I'm saying? But I think in the end, they're in the danger room. And it was a dope ass read. So you might want to check that out. We're gonna hop right over into the rare here. As you can see, we got a David Lopez signature in the bottom right corner there. Wolverine. Yeah, Sentinel. I like this cover, man. For a rare, this is dope. That's dope for a rare. And we're gonna get 2,000 rares. And ultra rares, we will have 1,000 of those. And this is the full color. This definitely reminds me of, like, you know, the cartoon series, you know, that whole era. Definitely gives me those vibes. I like the ultra rare, man. I really like the ultra rare. Damn, they got busy on that. And now to the coveted secret rare with only 500 editions. Let's get it popping. Let's see here. Ooh, it's definitely mean, yo. Yeah, I like that. Rocking with that. I like it. Let me know what you guys think of that. So let us hop on over to Key Collector, get any more informational nuggets we can about this book here in particular. And then we're gonna hop on over to eBay. We're gonna make a final decision whether we're gonna stack or slack on this book here in this drop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on Key Collector Comics, checking out Uncanny X-Men 141 for the win. So, Days of Future Past, Part 1. First team appearance of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Whoa, did not know that. Mystique, Destiny, Pyro, Avalanche, and the Blob. First appearance of Destiny, first appearance of Avalanche, first appearance of Pyro, first appearance of Rachel Summers, daughter of Scott and Jean. Interesting. Artist John Byrne, writer Chris Claremont. Legends in the Game. This was published in January 1981. Man. So it looks like in 05 we had a reprint. So yeah, that lets us know, you know, this is a key comic. You know, whenever they go to reprint something, obviously it's significant, right? So we got a low of $12, a mid-range sale of $45, and a high of $125. Interesting. So let's hop on over to eBay and get some prices from over there and see what these graded joints is going for. Alright, here we are on eBay. Know how I like to do it. I'm gonna hit my sort button, and then I'm gonna hit price, shipping, highest first on the web version here. Whoa. They want 500,000 for a 9.3. This is interesting. Alrighty, buddy. I don't know what. Oh, okay. So that's the auto. That's why. Got Stan Lee on it. This person wants 4,635 for the 9.8. We have another one here. Mark Jewelers Newsstand version. And they are looking at 2,495. Got a couple here. Very interesting. So, you know, roughly $3,000. You know, 22, 23 for pristine copies. $1,900. You know, you can scoop this pretty cheap. It's obviously not a, you know, super key, but it is you know, significant. So now it's time to figure out, are we gonna stack or slack on this book? Uncanny X-Men 141 Days of Future Past. Man, I think I'm gonna slack on this book right here in particular. I feel like, you know, kind of like comics and cryptos would say, my gems would be better served towards more significant grails and keys on the app. You know what I'm saying? And I think that holds a little true for this book. However, I will say this much. There are more least significant books on the app that you could be spending your money on. So I will say that if, you know, you got all your bases covered, all the books that you want to get, you have, you know what I'm saying? And you got a couple of bucks left while this book is cheap. While a lot of books are just cheap in general on the app, this is a book that I would get over a bunch of other books that I could name. You know what I'm saying? So I would not say that this is a book to sleep on per se and not get it all or have in your collection. But as far as you know, that $6.99 you gotta shell out. Nothing wrong with that on the drop. But I think that this is not gonna go for a lot in the aftermarket, and that same $7 that you're spending on a drop, you know, that could get you 2 or 3 of these commons probably. So other than, you know, of course, trying to hit the secret rare on the drop, you could do that, of course, you know what I'm saying? And I guess the more times you hit that buy button, you know, you might be increasing your chances, right? But this secret rare comes across like one of those secret rares that will end up being pretty cheap, you know, maybe like, it's hard to say though, you know, because like I was saying in the last video, secret rares from 80s books tend to do a lot better than the modern era secret rare books, and those are, you know, landing around 45 to 50. So with these, it gets a little dicey, you know. This could land around $150, honestly. $130, $140, $150, you know. And if that's the case, for me, that's a nice enough of a come up right now to where it is worth for me to personally go for a couple of attempts on the drop and hopefully land a SR. Odds are obviously really slim. But I think that for what you would gain in the aftermarket, man, whew, I think this could go for like $200. So it might be worth it. It might be worth it, you know. So that's it for me. I'm going to be slacking on this book on the drop. I am going to be stacking a couple of these in the aftermarket, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. You know, I think this book has very minimal upside from here. You know, the movie has been done already. Not many more places for it to go. So, with that said, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notifications bell, because you never know when I'm coming back with another episode of Stackin and Slackin. Let me know what you're doing in the comments. All things strange is out.